I thought that was another one then. Just a bloody doggy. Look at him in a little ball. Anyway, I'll get it back. Same old pulley, black lug to a splashdown on a 7/8 lead today, because it's not as wild. And it means I can cast a little bit easier. 8/8 leads are hard work, especially when I'm trying to get swing into them, as a lot of you will know. When you go to pull down, it really bites. It stops you dead. It looks like you're doing a real nice slow cast, but it's just the way. But anyway, I'm gonna get this in the water. Flat liner on the left rod. Better have a look at it, Anna. Better turn you around so you can see. I missed it. Ping, line on the beach. It doesn't matter. It's not your fish until you got hold of it. That's what I think. Keeps you going though. I'll be back in a bit. Hi. Welcome to my abode. This is an igloo and you are very welcome. I just thought I'd take this opportunity just to have a little chat to you. I know the YouTube thing's about me talking to you all the time. I'm sorry about that. I've actually got a plan for this. I don't want to be fronting this the whole time, so I've got some good people coming out fishing with me and they can do a bit of talking. I'll give you a break from this dull Bristolian accent. But I just want to take this opportunity to thank you all for watching my videos. I'm sure if you're on social media, you've seen the stuff I do before, and that's not because I'm like, woo, check me out. But I run a Facebook group called the UK Shore Catch Reports, and that kind of mirrors how I am. So 7 years ago, I set up that group to help people. I've been a coach my whole life, well, from 17, spent a lot of time in the military, and I like to try and help people out, and I love coaching. I'm now a level 2 angling trust coach, and that enables me to go out and take people fishing, and I love it, and I'm living the dream. Anyway, I'm going to get back to fishing. I'm sure that's what you want. You don't want to be talking to me, or me talking to you, I mean. But yeah, hopefully when I come back, I might have something more interesting to tell you. But I'm very grateful and I appreciate all your feedback, good or bad. It's how I roll. Cheers. Woohoo! Hi. I just thought I'd drop in a minute. I've been waiting to catch a pouting or a whiting for 3 sessions, and I finally caught a pouting. I'm really pleased with that. And I hear a lot of people going, oh, I just had to pack up because a pouting and a whiting are there. But what you got to think is, these big fish, or big cod, they only get big by eating lots. And they probably save, or they'd rather save their energy hunting worms to smash a couple of these. So whenever these come on the feed, don't go home, fish through them, keep trying, and if you keep getting smashed like that, reset your pennel up with like a 6-0 on top, nice short bait, 3 or 4-0 on the bottom, like that, sit it out. Because if something takes that pout in, you want that circle hook right in its mouth, or a 5 or a 6-0 normal hook. So anyway, just a little tip there. When these come on the feed, fish hard. cod. It's a nice painting though. They stink, by the way. Cod sweets. Anyway, let's get this one back, get another bait in the water. Quality slack line though. Cheers, Mr. Pal. How you doing? You alright? Since my last video, just bear with me. I know I said I wasn't going to do any coaching this video, but I've had lots of questions about my rig, especially how I set my panels with the tubing. So if I do a quick demo, I hope you don't mind, because I know you just want to watch fishing, but some of you might find this useful. Well, obviously you will, because I've had loads of messages about the same thing. Firstly, I'm going to talk you through my rig. Grip lead, splashdown, £100 leader. Remember £100 leader? Because we're casting 6/8 lead. So we need a minimum of £60 leader. Bead, pulley bead, bead, swivel. There is your pulley system. Now the business end. This is where I've got a lot of questions. £90 leader. And people are going, what's that you're using? What's he using on the top of his hook? Tronics Pro tubing. What you need to do is cut yourself about 1 centimetre amount, 10 mil. First of all, thread that up your hook snood. So, you've got your pulley, then your first bit of tubing. I then get myself a Tronics Pro 3/0 circle. Right, I then put this on the snood. So what you need to do, people make this mistake all the time, is thread the line in the same side as the hook. So the bend of the hook, thread your line in next to it. Right, so you want this to run down the back of the hook. Does that make sense? Hope it does. Then, I get myself a 2.0 Beast from Tronics Pro. As I said before, with cod you don't need massive hooks in my opinion. Normal knot, pretty straightforward. Give it a little pull. Shouldn't always use your teeth, it's just a bad habit I got. Right, this is how easy this is to do. So you've got your circle hook there. Right, that's got the line running down the back of it. You do 1, 2, 3 twists. Okay, then all you do is get your magic tube in, pop it over the top. Look, give it a few twists, and there you go. Untwist it, so you've now got 2 twists on there to your circle. Simple as that. As I said before, I don't always cut that too tight. It doesn't really matter for me. I'm going to put a worm on there with elastic, but sometimes you can get a slip. You shouldn't do, so go careful cutting it too tight. But that's it. So all you need to do is get some Tronics Pro tubing, Tronics Pro Beast 2.0s, and a Tronics Pro 3.0 circle. There are other brands out there. People have asked me what I use. Anyway, I'm going to get back to fishing. Hope I haven't bored you to death, but obviously the people that were interested, I hope I made it straightforward. What I've seen other people do is put the tubing on last, so up there, and then they're trying to get it round the shank of the hook. It's impossible. So what you've got to do, as I showed you before, tubing first, circle second, standard Aberdeen third, put it all together.
with the rhythm, bounce with the rhythm. I said bounce.
3 hours into the flood. Had a few python, a couple of dogs. We definitely got some tide now. Gotta be some more cod out there. Look at it, screaming through. 7 o'clock high water tonight. It's made for it. But as we've seen in the last couple of sessions, what do we know? Some people catch cod in the middle of summer. Mother Nature, eh? If they want to show up, they will. If they don't, they won't. But look at it, look at that tide pool. They're heavy rods, they are. And they're buckled in the tide. Most tide I've had for a few weeks. Get ready for that slat liner. Line all over the beach. I'll bring you back in a bit. I'm not a better man, but this is definitely a cod. As I said, I'm not a better man. Thank God for that. Little git. Smash with cod baits. It's a little bit of excitement for a minute. Let's get this little strap back. Right? Well, it started off well, but it's all about effort today. The tide's turned, the tide's pulling like stink now, so I'm literally casting every quarter of an hour, fresh baits. I know I'm only using frozen, but I'm just keeping the scent going in. Over low, I was casting about every half an hour and sometimes only had one rod in. So sometimes you've got to like play the game. When you get tide on Chesil, that's the time to go. Fish hard. I don't mean go home, I mean go. Fish hard. 80% of the time you come down here, you probably won't catch anything. But as long as you can get in that car, or as long as you can look at yourself in the mirror the next day, because it's quite an expense, you know, travelling down here, 30-40 quid on bait, just give it some. The real good anglers on Chesil are just out and out, battle, battle, battle. It's like a job. hard, casting, fish. Don't come down here and just chill out and go, it's a beautiful beach. You can do that from home looking at a webcam. When you're here, give it some, alright? Be safe, look after yourself like I always say, but put the effort in. Get that bait out there, keep changing that bait, keep putting that effort in, and you will be rewarded. I'll be back in a minute where hopefully I can put all that practice into place and I might have a nice fish. I've already had one today, so I'm not really fast, but I'm trying as hard as I can. I'll see you in a bit. Going.
Hi everyone, alright, I let the cat out of the bag. I obviously caught a cod first cast. It literally was the first cast. I thought, God, I can't make a video out of this. So you've had to put up with the rest of it. So I spammed you a little bit. I know it's only a mess around and it's only a cod, but I think I got a decent, half decent video out of it. I hope you learned something. I caught lots of other fish, as you've seen, but thanks for sticking with it. Thanks for watching my videos. You're all legends. And yeah, I caught a cod. It was £5.4. It's not a super cod, but it's the first one of the season. It's been hard. And yet again, thanks for watching the video. See you next time.
Yeah, boy! That's a cod. Woo! That's what it's all about. You alright? Third trip, first cast. Hello. Woohoo! Good size of that. About £6. So I'll get back a bit. Right, I'm going to sort this fish out. I'll come back. Hopefully I got all that on camera. You never know. It's a Chesil Beach cod. It's the first one of my season. And that is what it's all about. Woohoo! Effort equals reward, everyone. Hi everyone, that's me signing off now. Thanks for joining me today on Chesil Beach. Obviously it started off really well with that nice codling. It actually went £5.4. I said it was somewhere between 6 and 5.5, but what a beautiful stamp of fish. I actually dropped another one which was much smaller, about £2. But as I always say, it's not yours until you got hold of it or you're eating it. So that's life. Mother Nature wins again. As I always say, my name's Wayne. Thanks for joining me here on Chesil. I hope you continue to enjoy the videos. I hope you get something from it. I really enjoy it, and between us, we might learn something and we might catch a few more fish.